Hello, Fire Emblem gamers. Today we're taking a look at the Floral Royals Engage Valentine banner in Faye. And it's pretty sad because a lot of people are hating on this banner. And it's, I don't know. I get it, kind of, somewhat, at least in terms of like Engage and they're kind of using the same characters. However, I really like it. I don't know. It makes me feel a little bit bad that so many people are hating on it. But it is what it is. Regardless, let's take a look. Yeah, I've been replaying Engage a bit in my free time. I don't know. I just really hope that people kind of warm up to it a little bit more. Kind of like what happened to Fate's. I mean, everybody knows Fate's story is kind of like dumb, but it's like where the gameplay, like especially Conquest, everybody's just like that's like the standard, you know? Hi, Celine. But I think Engage has a lot to offer, and I feel like people just really give it too much flack.
This is the traditional attire of the Kingdom of Firene.
Although, I think Celine is definitely probably, in my opinion, the least interesting character here. Well, I shouldn't say least interesting, but in terms of like least interesting design. I don't know. It looks a little too much. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But I do like the fact that she attacks with the cake, the little special weapon from Engage, the little roll cake, and then I think it's just called Treat for Hortensia. I think Hortensia is literally just called Treat in Engage. It's probably different here, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I think for this banner, it looks really nice.
Flowers of gratitude.
I would really like the Alir duo, like Veyle and Alir. I think that's really cool. But I also want Louis, and Louis is the demote, so Louis shouldn't be too hard to get. But you know, I've had terrible luck when it comes to duos. There's Hortensia with the treat, the giant cupcake thing.
I polished my beauty to be ready for the Festival of Love.
Wait, she's an armor? What the heck?
Love is in
Oh,
the air.
right. Yo, Hortensia has an armor. That's kind of weird. Sweet staff. It's called Treat. Insert Cosmo screaming it to me here. It's called Treat. Guardian Plus and Deluge Charm. Interesting. Huge personality. Okay, it looks like that's her personal skill, I believe. Huge personality. Wait, is Hortensia even in the game yet? I don't even know.
Love.
Like, is base Hortensia? I think she is, right? I actually don't know. I may have completely forgotten if she was in or not. I feel like she is, but I don't know for sure. I genuinely don't remember. I think she is in the game in some form. Oh my gosh, Gulvig. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's Gulvig, bro. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm glad Gulvig's hitting power crept. Please, more footage of Gulvig dying.
Thanks a lot.
Sorry, I am a big Book 7 hater. I don't like Book 7. Not a fan. Worst Fae book in my opinion. I don't know. Just not my thing. Diamant moment? Okay, wait. Oh.
A waste of my time.
Wait, Diamant doesn't have Savior. Does she inflict Savior onto other units?
For Brudia.
Dang. I love Legendary Diamant, by the way. He's so fun to use. He is so much fun. Louis, baby. Let's go, Louis. Yeah, I can't wait till they put base Louis in the game. Louis is like the GOAT, bro. The ultimate
The
tank.
sight of everyone giving a gift to their beloved. I find it quite uplifting.
I really like Louis' voice actor as well. I think they do such a good job in Engage. I was like looking at some of the supports that I forgot how like enjoyable Louis is of a character. Cause he's just so genuine. I don't know. With like the people watching and whatnot. I just feel like he just feels like such a genuine guy. Like you just love to be friends with him. I don't know. Like I don't know how anybody could hate Louis.
I shall be a wall.
Genuinely, I don't know how you could hate Louis. He just seems like such a nice dude. And there's the duo, Alir and Veyle. This duo is really cute. This is a really nice duo.
Will you engage with me at the festival today?
Of course I will, Veyle.
Yeah, let's engage the
time.
thing that's used for combat. You know, Emblem Alir. Yo, they're gonna put Emblem Alir in the game eventually, one day. And then surely they'll be broke. Surely. And Fell Refuge. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Weakens foes and prevents them from triggering specials. Ah, okay. Well, he has one ready. Is he gonna do anything about it? Let's see here.
Bound by love.
All right, then. Whee! Oh, I like the little flowers. That's nice. And Kanto back. What's the
Our
duo
love
skill?
burns bright.
Divinely Inspiring, Reflex, and unit makes guaranteed follow-up attack to unit knowledge in 3 spaces of unit for one turn. Okay. I don't remember what Divinely Inspiring does. Whee!
Sister, I'm here.
Caw, the flowers. Oh, Emblem Byleth there too. Yo, what's up, Emblem Byleth?
It's
We
time.
see you, bro. We see you. Yo, the Clan and Fram
I love
alts.
you.
Oh my goodness. Wait, didn't Gatekeeper just come out? Yo, it's been 2 months, bro. Give him a
To
chance.
you.
Give bro a chance. Okay, maybe he actually is pretty tanky. Hold on.
Ho-ho!
Oh, Gatekeeper attack. Dogs and cats and presents and no damage.
Thinking?
Of you.
Does it take 3? Oh, does it take all 4? Okay, no, he's so dead. 106, he is so dead. Oh my gosh, Gatekeeper is so dead. Well, Gatekeeper meta, if he was even meta, I don't even know if he was meta. He's trash now. He's trash now, as you can see. Yeah, that unit that came out 2 months ago, yeah, why'd you pull for him? They're garbage now. That's this game now, by the way. I hope you knew that. You should realize that by now. Oh my goodness. I've heard we also get Takumi as the free 5-star as well. The Takumi from like the previous Valentine Takumi, which I'm excited for because I don't actually have the Takumi, and I always wanted that Takumi. So I'm excited to get that Takumi. But on to what matters, let's take a look at these gosh darn skills. First up with Celine with the Gift of Love, which enables Kanto distance max 3 min 1 with Slaying. If a skill compares units res to 4 allies res, treats units res as a granted +5. After start of turn effects trigger on player phase and enemy phase for unit and allies within 3 units or 3 space of unit, neutralize stat penalties and 2 penalty effects. It's quite nice. For unit and allies in 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit, grants all stats plus X. For unit, X is equal to 5, allies is equal to, 15 for unit, and then for allies it's 5. And also, if unit or allies speed is above foe's speed, neutralize effects that guarantee foe's follow. Okay, no follow-up. Unit deals plus 25 damage. If decreasing the, potent, I'm just gonna shorten it. And then if unit initiates combat, desperation. Okay, that's pretty solid. We've got Magic Light, attack speed, Aria, speed res, detect aerial. What is this? For foes on the map whose res is below units res at the start of combat, it inflicts speed and res -5, it neutralizes foes' bonuses to speed and res, and foe suffers plus 10 damage during combat. Then inflicts speed and res -4 on foe, and unit deals plus 8 damage during combat. That's a lot of attack and speed from a B. This seems like a really, really solid flying skill. I'm pretty sure this is a flying skill, right? I mean, it's called aerial. You'd assume it's a flying skill. Then we have Truly Inspired, which is at the side of the start of player phase or enemy phase, grants Truly Incited to unit for 1 turn, which is just Incited times 2, I believe. And then if any foes within 3 rows or 3 columns sent on unit, it's the ploy effect. Have res below units res +5, inflicts ploy and exposure on those foes to the next actions, grants attack and res +4 during combat as well. All right, that seems pretty solid. That seems pretty solid for Celine. Let's look at Hortensia. With the Sweet Staff, calculates damage like other weapons. Slaying a staff. At the start of player phase or enemy phase, grants neutralizes foes bonuses during combat. Inflicts speed difference necessary for foe to make a follow-up attack by 10 during combat. And Kanto 1 unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. Grants all stats plus 15, unit deals plus 25 damage, reduces damage by 15, reduces damage from foe specials by an additional 15, and restores 7 HP to unit when unit deals damage to foe. And grants special cooldown count -2 to unit before foe's first attack during combat. That seems pretty solid. We're going to be seeing Guardian and Deluge Charm here. Guardian, which is just Guardian Plus. It's treated like a rally skill. Restores 50% of units attack to target and grants speed, defense, res +6, and fringe bonus to unit and target ally for 1 turn. And also when there's no ally on the map with physical twin save, grants physical twin save to target ally for 1 turn. Okay, so she can just give out savior to anybody. That's quite strong. And then if anybody with 1 range initiates combat against an ally within 2 space of unit triggers savior. Okay. That seems pretty solid. Reduce damage by X% effect that can be triggered only once per combat. By units that's quick skill can be triggered up to twice per combat. Oh, okay. That seems pretty interesting. Very interesting. Oh, and I guess it also disables foes effects that calculate damage using low defense or res. Okay, I kind of skipped over that. I see. That's pretty solid though. Being able to give somebody savior is pretty solid. It's like the assigned decoy kind of. We're going to be seeing Deluge Charm here, which is if an assist skill is used, unit's special cooldown count does not go down. When unit special triggers, boost damage by 70% of the greater of unit's attack or foe's attack. Reduces damage from foe's first attack by 40% during combat. And then at the start of player phase or enemy phase, grants speed liberate and res liberate to unit and allies from 3 spaces of unit for 1 turn. Okay, that's a really solid set of special and assist. So this is definitely going to be a very, very solid assist unit. We have Torrential Boost and Pair Up 4, and then Huge Personality, which disables foes' effects that calculate damage using the lower foe's defense or res. If Magic Staff or Dragon foe initiates combat against an ally within 2 space of unit, triggers Savior on units. This is just really interesting because if she's paired with like a really strong close range unit, she can give out close save while also being the far savior herself, which seems pretty solid. For unit allies in 3 rows or 3 columns centered on units, grants all stats +5, reduces damage from foes' attacks by 7. Neutralize effects that inflict special cooldown charge -X on unit or ally. In unit or allies, next damage deals 40% of foes' first attack damage prior to reductions during combat. Then, neutralize foes' bonuses and neutralize effects that guarantee foes' follow-up attacks and effects that prevent units' follow-up attacks from during combat. Oh my goodness, there's so much to read, but that's not a bad C-tier skill with the huge personality. Next up, we've got Louis here. I don't really think there's too much to cover here with Louis. We've got the Bow of Love Plus, Ignis, Slick Fighter 4, and Defensor as far save. The Bow of Love Plus is effective against flying foes because it's a bow. At the start of player phase or enemy phase, it grants attack and defense +6, neutralizes foes' bonuses during combat, and special cooldown charge +1 per attack during combat to unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. It grants all that. Then grants all stats +5, unit deals +20 damage, and reduces damage from foes' attacks by 10 during combat. Just flat stats once again. We got all those other things that we mentioned earlier, and yeah, that's about it for Louis. Not really super good, but I do kind of want him because it's Louis. Next is Veyle and Alir duo with the Draconic Bond, which has Slaying and Phantom Res that we saw there. We're going to be seeing at the start of player phase or enemy phase grants attack res +6, Fell Spirit, and special cooldown charge +1 per attack during combat to unit and allies in 3 or within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. Grants all stats +15, unit deals +25 damage, reduces damage from foes' attacks by 15, and neutralizes effects that inflict special cooldown charge -X on you during combat if foe or if unit or foe is engaged, or if unit's res or is above foe's res, unit attacks twice during combat. So wow, you can just equip a engage on this unit and then immediately have a brave effect. That's pretty solid. I forget what Fell Spirit does, but I think it was pretty good if I remember correctly. We're going to be seeing Ice Wall, attack res Aria here as well. Not to mention attack res detect aerial, which is the same thing earlier, except instead of speed res, it's attack and res. Then we have Fell Refuge, which enables Kanto distance max 3 min 1. Disables the foe skills that calculate damage using the lower foe's defensive res. For unit and allies within 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit. Grants all stats +5, deals +7 damage, reduces damage by 7. And also, if this unit's res is greater than or equal to foe's res +5 at the start of combat, and foe can attack, or foe's attack can trigger foe's special. Inflict special cooldown count +1 on foe before foe's first attack and before foe's first follow-up attack during combat. Ah, I see. So this is like gets rid of their defensive specials or something. Reduces damage from foe's attacks by 40% during combat. Grants special cooldown count -1 to unit before unit's first attack. And reduces the percentage of foe's non-special reduced damage by X-Defense skills by 50% during combat. Okay. Yeah, this is just kind of like a nuclear unit. They get rid of your defensive specials. And I think that's the biggest thing, is it just kind of makes it so tanks can't spam their specials, which seems pretty solid. And then for the duo skill, again, we have grants Divinely Inspiring, Reflex, and unit makes guaranteed follow-up attack during combat. It's unit and allies in 3 spaces of unit for 1 turn. Pretty solid duo skill indeed. Yeah, looking at this banner, I think the powerhouses, if there are any powerhouses, I think obviously just like Celine is strong, but will be power crept. Hortensia seems pretty solid, but honestly will be power crept. I think what's best about Hortensia is honestly the new skill, being able to grant savior to somebody. That alone, I think, is a very solid skill that will probably, if it's inheritable, which I assume it is, that will be very good. Otherwise, Hortensia herself will be power crept in the future. Veyle and Alir seem solid, and I think they feel like they're going to stick around in the meta for a while. But again, I do think they'll be power crept as well. And then Louis bad. So I think this banner is not that good in terms of like trying to think into like the wide future. I think the best one, I think the one that will last the longest is Veyle and Alir in terms of like power. And then for support, Hortensia's assist skill seems really solid. I think that assist skill is going to be like really good for a while if it's inheritable. And then as for the units themselves, I mean, they're all just going to be power crept, like in terms of power. I don't know. It's so hard for me to judge, but that's just like my thoughts on this banner. Again, I could be super wrong. And maybe Veyle and Alir are like super busted. I think they're going to be busted for a while. They're probably going to be really good for at least 6 months. but with how fast this game moves nowadays, I really can't say for sure, and I'm not even really that good at the meta anymore. But yeah, that seems pretty interesting. I do like this banner. I think I will pull a little bit for Veyle and Alear duo plus Louis. We'll see if I can get those two if I'm lucky. My luck has been trash in this game, so I assume not, but who knows? We'll see. Regardless, I hope you guys are enjoying your free pulls. We've been getting a lot of free pulls with the anniversary and whatnot lately, and I'm excited to get going with this next paralog coming up here. But yeah, I'll see you then. Good luck on your summons. I wish you the best of luck there, but I'll see you later. Take care. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.